Ooh, here for the Lion Press Bowl between the number 16 Oklahoma Seminole Heisman winner John Tier versus 8-4 Indiana. In this game, I'll let the on-field commentating crew take over.
As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Oklahoma's offense will start this game off. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed over the middle, it's Kent. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hemby. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Hoosiers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Indiana!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. There's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it on the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. He's bringing a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him. So a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He got it. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's It's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
You gotta love aggressive offense. As you get 3rd down and short, a lot of defenses think and run. They got 4th down in their back pocket. This offense is aggressive, takes the shot, makes the big play, goes from their side of the field to now set up 1st and goal.
The Hoosiers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Mateer. Here's a heat. Trying to make that. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. To the air on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Gibson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Sooners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Touchdown Sooners! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments
moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Off the play fake on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Mendoza. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Hoosiers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. Third down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete to the left. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Hoosiers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, third and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To throw, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Kent. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Tatum. And the short completion brings up second down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged in the middle, it's Morris. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Tatum. There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Gibson. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Tatum. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the ReliaQuest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the ReliaQuest Bowl.
And the Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Working on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Beebe. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Pulls it in. It's Morris. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Caught. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on second down. We've reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Caught behind the line. It's Kent. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tatum. Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There is nowhere to go.
And the Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get.
Turning it on! He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Finds his man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morris. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown Sooners. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't.